But that's right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint, veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
You're a jerk, is what you are. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Time to ask some questions! So you're the narrator, wondering if I ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions. Does it hurt when pieces of you break? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Every time I ask you something, you break. Are you a part of me or are you something else? You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why? I've met you many times. Have you been the same? I wasn't supposed to see all this. What is this place? Where are we? What are you? Are you something like me or... You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
In one of my lives, you doubted yourself. You thought that all of this... Whoa! That's new! That's new! I think that's the result of me getting happily ever after. I was made to do a single task. Who made me? What am I? So you're the narrator. Are you something like me? You're not me. So many questions. Pieces. Destroy. The time I ask. Are you part? You said she contains death. What is she? Met you many times. Wasn't supposed to see all this. What is this place? Why would you want to be rid of death? I'm pretty sure death is actually good. Who cares about dying? In one of my lives, you doubted yourself. You thought that all of this was wrong.
Oh, did I? That means nothing in the grand scheme of things. This construct you're in contains every possible world at once. The fact that you managed to find one reality among trillions where I was delusional proves nothing.
This asshole, this absolute asshole, he's irredeemable. I was made to do a single task, so you're the narrator. Are you something like me? Not like me. Questions, hurt, destroy. Every time I ask, peace. You part of me. You said she contains death. What is she? Many times. I wasn't supposed to see all this. People beyond the construct, do they know? You call this place a construct. What is it supposed to do? Why would you want to rid the world of death? I'm pretty sure death is important. Who cares about dying? Who made me? What am I?
You're the long quiet. The god I made to rid the world of death.
Yeah, and just like that, any sympathy I may have had for the narrator is gone. Gone. Absolutely gone. Didn't even give me another dialogue choice to keep pressing on that. Irredeemable. I don't want to be a god. As a god, I always knew I was a special. You're not me, then what are you? Pieces, destroy, pieces, part of me. Death, I think, is what I'm gonna go back to. I met you many times. Are you a god or were you a god? I wasn't supposed to see this. What is the princess? Did you make her too? Pretty sure death is actually important. Okay, I'm gonna say, what is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
If you made us, then I want you to know this has been torture. If I destroy her, won't I be alone? If you want me to destroy the concept of transformation, how is it that existence any better than death? Or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse. I think I've done that one. Anything to say for yourself after everything you're done? Oh, you get so many options. This is where I miss the mod. How do you know things won't be worse? What would it be like to live in a world without her? Does anyone know about us? I don't want to be a god. As a god, I knew I was special. Get to see you. Questions, destroy, breaking, pieces. Why couldn't you tell me all this from the start? It would help me destroy her. She's capable of becoming what people weak. Can't I just will her into something? I've met you many times. Have you been the same all along? Are you a god? How did you die? Why did you make her a princess? Of all the things, why a princess? How am I supposed to destroy an abstract concept? What if neither of us want to leave this place? Does that work? Can we just stay here together and leave the people out there alone? I feel like that's new too. Do they know? You call this place a construct. Why would you want to rid the world of death? I'm pretty sure death is important. Okay, I'm pretty sure, I am so pretty sure this is new. What if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? Can we just stay here together and leave the people out there alone?
It wouldn't work. Her nature as the shifting mound makes it so nothing can last forever as it is now. It wouldn't matter how long the two of you waited. Eventually she would find a way to leave, and then everything would change. Everything would face oblivion. And until then, the clock ticks on.
Dude, you're wrong. This feels worse. I think this one is new too. Or how is that even different from death at all? Honestly, this feels worse. Hubris. Anyone deserves to live. How do you know we won't just be making it worse? What would it be like to live without her? I've said, seen this. Anyone else know? I want to be a god. I wish these were done in a more specific order. Difference between leaving this place and staying here. I feel like that's one we haven't done before or haven't gotten before. I'm not 100% certain. I honestly can't remember because ADHD is a hell of a drug. So if anybody remembers if we've done that one before, let me know. I know we've done the people one. I know we've done the construct one. Why do you want to be rid of death? Pretty sure death is good, important even. Who cares about dying? So, is there a difference between leaving this place and staying here? I know that technically we know the answer. There is a difference, but I want to see if it unlocks any other branches. The only other one I'm considering doing is if you made us, or no, if I destroy her, won't I be alone? Which I think we've done. I think he says something like, no, you won't be alone. You'll be with all the people. Maybe if you want me to destroy the concept of transformation, how is that existence any better than death? But that feels like it's tickling the back of my head like we've done that one before. So... is there a difference between leaving this place and staying here?
There is. It's the difference between being stranded on a desert island and being stranded on a desert island with a leopard that can't die. Either option is great, especially when there's a third option where you get rid of the island and give everyone a chance to finally be happy.
You know that things won't just be worse if I destroy her. What would it be like to live in a world without her? I wish the new choices would show up at the bottom. I've met you many times. God, how did you die? Why make her a princess? Okay, so it doesn't look like that unlocked anything new. You know things won't just be worse if you destroy her.
Of course they won't be worse. I saw a glimpse of a better world, and I did what I could to make it real. Anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
Won't I be alone? What would it be like to live in a world without her?
Light, burdenless, an eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, no more howling chaos, just life. Forever.
That's not good, bro!
There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
Okay, I think we have gone down this path then. Okay, I think at this point, I feel like he went into more explanation this time, yeah. Like, I feel like I got some info I didn't have before. I'm gonna say the thing about, like, this feels worse than death.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either.
Huh, so he purposely made sure that we still had a piece of each other, which I guess helped keep us functioning as we were. I'm pretty sure, I mean, I know I've said this one, but at this point I'm not sure, we only have like 1 or 2 questions left.
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
I disagree. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all this. Say nothing and watch him end.
I'm just an echo, and every echo fades away. You know what you have to do.
Wait, did I accidentally double-click? I've said my piece, my time is up. Okay. Whoopsie! Trigger finger. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right, you are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Now to figure out how to get the new ending. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Yep.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means. Let's see. Remind me what you say about hearing the echo.
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am. Ever the passive player.
Yeah,
always
passive
reacting
player.
and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Alright, let's see. There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. It's time to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. Alright, well, there's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Don't you have a say in any of this? Why is it all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
I still have so many questions before I make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach. And you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
You are weightless and alone, suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold. The very ground beneath your feet loses its meaning. There is nothing but me.
I am gonna say that when she goes into like the combat mode here, so far, almost every time I have entered it, it has kind of felt jarring. Not in a bad way, mind you. I know the whole point of getting into the combat state is to go through all of this, but I don't think there's ever been a way that we've entered it that hasn't kind of felt like she just got angry at me for no reason, right?
When you were confronted with my vessel's apotheosis, you chose to accept me, to allow me to burn away all doubt, and turn you into an instrument of my divine will. You accepted that I was everything, and together we found our purpose. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into consciousness.
Address the vessel's statement directly. Appear to share humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. You've done nothing but lecture me since I got here. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. I won't engage with violence. Address the vessel's statement directly. We were so close to freedom. It was you who stopped us from escaping. I miss when that was you. Submitting to you was a mistake. I would have destroyed you if I knew what you were. You were consumed by your own ego. It was you who stopped us from escaping.
We weren't ready for it then, but we are now. What once was one, then was two, and then was one again. You gave me shelter when you burned mine down, and then you struck another match. I pulled you from the ruins, and then we built a life. What once was one, then was one again.
She's definitely one of my favorite princesses. Absolutely one of my favorite princesses.
The peace didn't last. The worm in your heart came for us. It took you from me, and I took you back. What once was one, then was two, then was one again. You and I are bound together. To rid yourself of me would be to leave yourself forever incomplete.
I miss being so close to you. Just because we're bound together doesn't mean I can't be whole without you. That was terrible. I never want to be so close to anyone ever again. I never wanted to get pulled into you. I was only trying to save the world. I never wanted to get pulled into you. I just didn't like sharing a body with you. And you rewarded me with more of what I didn't like. I'm sorry that had to end so violently. I miss being so close to you. Just because we're bound together doesn't mean I can't be whole without you. I'm sorry that had to end so violently. I'm gonna go with what's in my heart, which is, I'm sorry that had to end so violently.
Violence is a blinding flash of color, but no flash lasts forever. What is a person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with? A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that feel it.
I think these are all gonna be the same. I'm not my body, but I feel my body suffer. I'm not my body, but perhaps others are theirs. I don't fear your death, not anymore. What am I if I'm not a body? I am not my body, but perhaps others are theirs? No, my heart says I am not my body, but I feel my body suffer.
Do you suffer now? Let go of what you think yourself to be, and exist. Fear is a chain around the neck and a needle in the eye. It was fear that made our prison, and it was fear that told the lie that our spirits were not free to choose. But together, we left it all behind, and found a world free of burdens. We found the beauty in accepting our dance. This construct is a machine of fear. It has no place in our divine hearts. Shatter it. Leave with me.
I was happy to watch the world with you. No matter what we did, we kept trapping each other again and again and again. Death is more than fear, it is reality. Just because we can reject it does not mean the world is free of it. You speak as if I choose to follow you. You whipped my head from my body and made me watch us kill each other. You denounce fear, and yet you laud violence and strife as necessary and beautiful. Can there be courage without fear? And is courage not beautiful? Oh, I like that one. I'm gonna go with that one.
Fear is a delusion. It places barriers in the minds of those who do not free themselves from it. To see that there is no horror in living. To embrace the violence and the pain. That is the only way to truly appreciate the tapestry of the divine. A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale. You doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair, you lifted my chin, and the two of us danced beneath the stars.
They're holding her hands.
But the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out, and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us?
I was so glad to dance with you. That was a mockery of a life we shared. What we shared there was agony, but it doesn't have to be like that. We can find a way to make things better. I'd never want to hold the world still, but is suffering the only alternative? I'd never want to hold the world still. It needs you. The only reason we weren't happy was because we couldn't forget. There's a version of that world worth living in. There's a couple of answers here that I like. Use Drake. I see you're a demon. I'll get to it shortly. I was so glad to dance with you. The only reason we weren't happy was because we couldn't forget there's a version of that world worth living in. And I'd never want to hold the world still, but is suffering the only alternative? Which one? I'd never want to hold the world still, but is suffering the only alternative?
There is no suffering but the lies we tell ourselves. The only real suffering would be a world without my mercy.
As the clash between you abates, the princess withdraws, trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion?
I don't remember this.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? I never wanted to fight, but how do we leave? I was told there was enough of you and me to preserve meaning in existence. I'm going to trust that's true. Oh shit. I have to fight for a better world. I'm sorry. You are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
So I am not sure what leads to the new ending. I know if I say, okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? That's gonna lead to the we leave together ending, right? I'm going to assume the slaying the princess options are going to lead to she dies, I become the new god of the new universe, and everything is stagnant and nobody dies. This one, I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. And this one, you keep dismissing me, I believe lead to the hero piping in and saying, quick, let's go inside of her. I don't know if from that point there's a new one or not, or if one of these Slay the Princess ones is new. The only one I'm really questioning was, I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? But I think that one was always there. So now the question becomes, do I take one of the slays and see if that leads to something better? Which I don't think it will, because this takes the narrator's side. I feel like this one is new because it mentions having some of her and me and some of me and her from talking to the narrator. But that's still siding with the narrator. This is still siding with the narrator. This I don't even believe is right, so... maybe we should go inside of her and see if there's any new options there. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
There's the hero. Which hero are you? You have no idea how good it is to hear you. I can do this alone. Where is everybody else? How are you supposed to help? I thought voices weren't allowed here. I thought you died whenever I look in the mirror. Where is everybody else?
They're still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
All right. Back inside the cabin.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
All right, let's do a save here. Because we're trying to find this darn new ending.
Do you need me to describe things?
No, it's fine. The narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
All right. Good riddance. I don't actually know how I feel about him. It's funny, after everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go. Good riddance.
Yeah. He really put us through hell, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Enter the basement.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far.
We're gonna talk.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
I do remember.
I don't know what you want for us.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Hi.
There you are. You look just like you did when we first met. Let's talk for a bit. Maybe we can figure this out.
Sit with her. It's good to finally see you again. I'm sorry for all the times I hurt you. I don't think I want to be a god. Are you the same as you are out there? Which princess are you? You look like you did the first time we met. Is this the real you? So now that we're here at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name? None of this was ever really fair for either of us. What do you think of her and what she wanted us to be? I like that one immediately.
I don't know. I don't think it's fair to judge her. It must be so lonely thinking that she's everything that matters in the world, thinking that she's the only one with all the answers.
I never thought about it like that. That does sound lonely, doesn't it?
Good to see you again. Sorry. Don't want to be a god. Are you the same? Which princess? So now that we're here, none of this was ever really fair for either of us, was it?
I don't know. We made it to the other side, and we found each other. I think that means all of the bad was worth it.
I hope so. Can you finally tell me your name?
I don't have one, and I think I like it better that way. But you can call me Princess if you want.
No.
You know, you never told me your name.
I'm fine with the long quiet. I don't think I have one either.
Then I guess I'll call you Quiet.
Aww. Aww.
Not hero? Oh well, quiet will do. That's always been us, hasn't it?
Kinda has, yeah. Is this the real you?
I'm the princess, the one you've been spending all this time with. I know I've changed a few times, but so have you. And you're still real to me.
It's finally good to see you again.
Yeah, I missed you so much. Not that we've ever really been apart, but still, it feels like it's been so long. Like this is some sort of a big reunion.
I'm sorry for all the times I hurt you.
You are so sweet, but the first time we met, you tried to rescue me, and I stabbed you like 50 times in the chest. And you know how bad of a job I did. You were the one getting stabbed.
True.
I mean, yes, you were possessed by that freaky voice living in your head, but I also could have maybe tried doing anything else before deciding to kill you. Anyways, I'm also sorry. We both let things get a little out of hand, but we don't have to let that stop us from being who we want to be.
But who do we want to be?
You know, when she puts it like that...
I don't think I want to be a god.
Me neither. It's so big. It's so much responsibility. And at the end of the day, it just feels like waking up in another basement. It's something we never asked for, trapping us somewhere we never wanted to be.
May as well ask this last one. I know the answer is no, but are you the same as you are out there?
I am she as much as she is me. And all of us are both everything and also not everything. I had you there for a second, didn't I? I think I'm different from her, and I'm happy I'm different. I think being her would mean I'd lose a lot of myself along the way. I think I'd have to lose the parts of you that matter to me.
What if we just leave?
Can we actually do that? What would that even mean? Where would we go?
So does this just go into the leave ending? I've always wanted to leave with you, but I just didn't like being a god. I want to walk through that cabin door as we are, just you and me. Not knowing, it doesn't matter what it means. What it means is we're leaving together. I don't know where we go, but as long as it's not here and as long as I'm with you, that's all I want. I don't know if I should explore any of these options or reload, because it feels like this is just gonna lead into the leave ending. Let's go with, I don't know where we go, but as long as it's not here, as long as I'm with you, that's all I want.
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here.
He's gonna say he wants to stay here. Thanks for everything.
Thanks for making...
We made all the hard choices, then it's gonna have us just leave. You lead the princess, and the princess follows. You leave the basement for one last time. It's quiet as you ascend, comfortable silence. There's an energy in the silence and electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. Yeah, this is all just gonna lead into us just leaving.
Come on, princess. It's just a door. Sorry, I'm just a little nervous. This is really it. Whatever happens next will be completely new.
I am always gonna say I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah, she loves me too. We open the door, and that's it. So it goes right into the credits. So that, unfortunately, there are no new routes in that one. I'm trying to figure out how to get the new ending. There's a new ending for this. I've done the leave ending. I've done the we become gods together ending. I've done the ending where we kill her. I've done the ending where we stay in a cycle. And I'm just trying to figure out what the new ending is. But no spoilers, yeah.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started. Do you...
So, is there a new option when you take the blade?
That's probably for the best. It's always...
Enter the basement.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
I don't know what you want for us.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Hi.
What's that knife for? Have you changed your mind? Are you going to kill me? What if we just talk for a bit? Maybe we can figure this out.
Slay the princess or sit with her. I'm pretty sure that if I slay her, that leads to the you becoming a god ending, right? I don't want to be a god. Are you the same as you are? I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this. What are we going to do? I don't want to have to slay you, but I don't know what the other options are.
Then maybe you don't have to kill me. Maybe there never even has to be an ending. I'm able to do the things you believe me to be able to do. So make me put it all back. Help me fix the Echo's construct and make us both forget. Help me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up, before either of us saw the truth.
So this is just gonna lead into the repeat ending. How many princesses did I do? I did all of them to get to the shambling mound.
Are you sure that's what you want?
I've also done the ending where you don't take a vessel to her as well. I'm trying to get the new ending that came out with the Pristine Cut. But I have absolutely no idea how to access that one. I had assumed that it was just a new ending at the end with the shambling mound. I don't want to forget you. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually.
But you won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
Like, I'm not crazy, right? They did say they added a new ending with the Pristine Cut. Right? There's the one where you leave together as gods. There's the one where you kill her and you become the new god. There's the variant of that one where if you make all the voices angry at you, it's the new dawn and everyone hates you. I've done the variant of the stranger where you leave the cabin. I've done the one where you leave the cabin regularly. And I've done the one where you don't bring her a vessel at all. But I swear they said they put in a new ending. I don't want to forget you.
I don't want to forget you either. But unless we do this, you'll have to choose, right now, between me and everyone else.
So is it not obvious then, what they did? Is it an ending that shows up somewhere else? Is there any other way?
I think you brought that knife down here for a reason. It has to be a part of how this ends.
Yeah, like maybe an ending before the shifting mound? Because I'm honestly not seeing any options that I don't remember being here, unless it's one of the options to slay her as you're fighting her. I will ask then. Are you, okay, so, Sergin? Is that how you say your name? Sergin? Are you talking specifically about the new ending that they added for the Pristine Cut? It is about the new ending. Okay. Does it happen at the Shambling Mound or before it? Oh, son of a bitch! It happens before the Shambling Mound? Oh no! I gotta do a new playthrough? Okay, so if I gotta do a new playthrough, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna end this the way I wanna end it.
Sorry, I'm just a little nervous. This is really it. Whatever happens next will be completely new.
I love you, which is what I'm always going to say, and you can't stop me.
I love you too.
She is adorable. Yes, Kohu. So, okay. So we got a couple of new things with that one. We got the new Apatho route. We got, well, the expanded Apatho route. We got the expanded Fury route, which, if I have to take a moment to compare Apatho and Fury in terms of routes that got expanded, I feel like Fury got way more expanded than Apatho did. That's not to say that the route with the Apatho wasn't cool. It just definitely feels like Fury got way more. Which is cool, because I feel like the Fury probably had the least out of everything. We also got the new stuff for the Prisoner, the new stuff for the Damsel, and the new stuff for the Spectre, which, happily ever after, it's it's tied for the Thorn in terms of my favorite route now. Like, it seriously is. I love the Thorn, and the only reason why the Thorn still edges out on Happily Ever After is simply because of the fact that you can kiss the princess. If there ends up being a way to kiss the princess in Happily Ever After, it will end up being my favorite ending. The dragon and the princess for the Spectre was amazing. And I absolutely adore the fact that the dragon and the princess, what I love about that is how do I say the words? The words are failing me. The connection with the wild route. Because when you go the route of the wild princess, which is one of my favorite vessels as well, everything becomes that kind of like, instead of being, you know, predominantly white with the black sketchiness, it becomes the predominantly black with the white sketchiness. And that interplay and throwback to that vessel is so cool. And then actually getting to see yourself from the perspective of the princess is super cool as well. I was not expecting them to do such like a meta route in that regards. And I really just adore the consistency of keeping to a similar style and a similar way that like alludes to how the world is when the two of you are together versus when the two of you are apart. I really truly like that. I would probably say my favorite routes at this point are the Thorn, Happily Ever After, and then the Princess and the Dragon. Like, the Pristine Cut straight up ended two of my favorite routes to this game. 100%. 100%. I thought the new route for the Prisoner was really cool. I do kind of want to go back and explore that and see what other variations there are of it, because I'm pretty sure there is probably a way that we can get free from the chains when doing that route and not lose our head and kind of lead into something else, but we'll see. And then there is also the den that's been expanded, which we haven't gotten to the den yet, so that's something we definitely have to do. I truly did like the content that I got for the Pristine Cut so far. I really do think they made a very good choice by doing the Pristine Cut and going back and adding these new routes and these new vessels to the game, because I really do feel like it breathes a little extra life into the game. It answers some other questions. It gives perspectives that weren't there before. And it's just fun getting to play through the game again and seeing even more differences, even more choices. And I still can't get over how cool we look in the Princess and the Dragon. So yeah, definitely gonna rate this 10 out of 10. No notes.